fool calls me. He calls me on the phone today to tell me something. I don't know what. And then I call him back. He doesn't start the conversation off with "you're on speaker."
I let you know you were on speaker when you were on speaker.
You got to.
No, he did it.
Because at first you weren't on speaker. Then we went to my truck. Then you were on speaker.
No. We started the conversation off with "hi." What did I say?
Oh, you were just like, "Hi, Jacob. How are you?"
Oh, no. The first time I was like, "What did he?"
Yeah.
So you started the conversation first, and then
Because you called.
I know, but then I let you. You didn't.
What am I
let me
supposed to
say
answer?
it.
Nothing.
No, that was fine.
Yeah.
She's cool. But she was laughing because I told the
reverse catfish.
the reverse catfish idea to her.
The reverse catfish is
Remember?
So like you use like a good looking friend or just anybody really. I guess it doesn't even matter.
Who do you think is a good looking friend?
Patty, Papa Pat.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that later.
Melissa got you. No, the reverse catfish is when you take like a good looking picture and you use it for the dating profiles.
Oh yeah,
right.
That one good looking picture you took like 5 years ago.
No. They're active pictures. They're good pictures, but they're not of you.
Puerto Rican Scott.
They're not even of you.
No.
Yeah, he goes full catfish.
No,
yeah.
dog. This is diabolical. Admitting.
Yeah.
But hey, all right. So what you do is you do that,
Genius.
and then you tell her like, meet me at the bar. And then she goes to the bar, and then you text her again, and you're just like, hey, I'm not trying to be like rude or anything, but I'm like into more fit girls. So like hit me up when you lose 30. And then I creep around like a flea flicker, right?
Do you even have to do that step?
Yeah. And then I go, hey, can I get a Corona? Hey, how you doing? You want a drink?
Yeah.
Boom, done. It's a wrap.
That is smooth. I would think that you could do it.
They hate on it because it's a
It's genius.
But it,
Because how I saw you were going, because I'm not I thought you were just like, look, she's going to think she's been stood up, think she's been ghosted. I creep up. Not creep up. That's the wrong way to say it. I slide in.
get on my level.
And I'll be like, oh, here, can I have a drink? Oh, can I buy you something? And then y'all start it from there. But you're just
No,
like,
you got to start in the dumps.
you got to
Get
bring her
up.
down.
Yeah, it's like the army.
She's already low, and then you come in for the saving.
Say it works out. Say that works out. Would you ever reveal that to her? Like, say you fell in love with her.
Bro, you know how many secrets I'm taking to the grave? You think that's what I'm going to let out?
That's
Manipulation.
That's manipulation on another level. Thank you, Pat.
You're never gonna tell. You're never gonna reveal that.
To who? Oscar? Y'all? Who?
No,
Alex?
to her. You will tell everybody else but her. Everybody's gonna know this secret about her.
The ones
how
that
y'all
can,
met.
The ones that can shut the up, yeah.
It's like that Garth Brooks song, "The Chair." That wasn't my chair after all.
It's George Strait.
George Strait. Whatever. They're all the same. Oh yeah. By the way, Luke Combs, bro.
How was that
For his Alamo Dome shit?
That traffic this weekend.
Jesus Christ! First hot damn show. We had 15 pre-sales, 11 people in the seats.
Yeah.
Because the station's right there by the Alamo Dome. Didn't know Alamo Dome was going to be popping this week because of Luke Combs.
2 nights in the Alamo Dome.
2 nights.
It was Friday, Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Oh,
Respect it.
Took all the parking that's close by. Like,
it's free.
Not free.
On the street?
You take a chance.
No. I mean, I guess, there's very few free parking spots, but like all the lots, even the parts that like are free, probably had to pay for events or whatever.
Yeah. It shares the parking lot on Montana.
Yeah. So we started the show with 11 people. We probably ended with like 23 by the time like the last 2 comics went on stage.
Dude, the one I was curious about, how did CJ Landry do?
Good, man.
Man, that guy's a monster.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to have him close it out, but he had to go back to do a spot at the mothership. So I was like, as long as you don't cancel, dude, I'll put you on wherever, dude. Yeah. It was a fire liner, dude. I really dig this show, man. I already got the next one booked.
I hit up Bobby.
Yeah.
About taking your upstate show.
Cool, man.
If we can keep DuderManHomieBro.
Yeah, man. I just want to focus on one show. I want to focus on the station. I want to focus on Hot Damn, the monthly at the station, and then I want to get myself booked. Because here's the thing with Bobby. I mean, no offense to Bobby, do your job, whatever, get you. But like, I felt bad because I canceled myself on the last Dark show. I had George Rosales host it. Yeah. Because I was at the club. I was at LOL. I had the weekend at the LOL. I was supposed to go to Laredo for this next dark show, but I was like, nah, I don't want to cancel on Bobby. I don't want to do that. Bobby's supposed to be on the next dark show. Bobby hits me up. He's like, hey, man, I got a gig in Laredo. I can't do your show. I was like, Bobby, that was my gig, bro. He's like, well, why didn't you take it? I was like, because I thought you would be upset with me for canceling twice on you.
Your homie Pat.
Yeah.
Your homie.
Your homie. So yeah, man. I mean, I love Upstage. Hopefully, I still. Hopefully, I still like do regular spots there. But I just like just producing shows. I just want to produce one show.
That's why I want to take that one from you. So I got one.
Yeah, man. So yeah, if that works out, dude.
If
like,
we can slap the DuderManHomieBro presents Upstage in the back, like the whole background of it. I think we could all benefit a little bit from this.
Yeah, man. I always have a guaranteed spot.
Yeah.
Well, this Friday, last Friday.
Plugs are at the end.
Last
Go ahead.
No, last Friday, Luke Combs was here, but next Friday or this Friday at the Alamodome, it's going to be the UTSA spring commencement. So,
Bro, you know
But
where
that's during the day, no.
I don't know.
the last week I was in Austin all week. It was UT graduation.
Yeah.
Bro, it was a bitch for me to get around because I have to go actually to like MLK University.
Hopefully, it doesn't happen again this Friday. But yeah,
It's gonna.
I mean, well, I think those are during the day because like we kick it off like around 9. Well, this Friday I don't know if we have anything on
For a 9 or 10?
I think we just have the 11 o'clock on Friday.
dude. Speaking of New York, did y'all see Steve Buscemi get punched?
Punch? Yeah. He got taught a lesson.
I saw that. I didn't see the story
A random attack.
Is there
Just
a
a
video?
random attack.
But what was the other fool that got punched? Rick Moranis.
Rick
He
Moranis.
got fucking dacked.
yeah.
But one like
Honey, I Shrunk the Bitch.
yeah, but like
There's no footage. I think I looked up footage, but there's just saying random.
Buscemi's not fake, yo. He was in 9/11.
the attack of Rick Moranis it could be considered random, but like how do you not know that you're beating up Steve Buscemi?
This ugly fuck.
I mean, like he has this distinct look.
He looks like Bobby,
Which
Wow.
one?
the guy, Steve Buscemi's attacker.
But dude, there's also a guy like in New York right now.
Essay. You say essay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get
Dude,
And I think they caught.
See, it's your
My
fault.
fault. My fault. I think they thought they found the guy, and I think they started beating the shit out of him. The cops had to like back him up and shit. You saw
Dude.
that?
No, but what you said right now reminded me of a conversation I had earlier.
What was his name?
So the
It's so stupid.
Jordan survive.
the old
God damn.
I saw that piece of shit in Austin, dude.
Oh, my
Right when I text y'all about like fuck little Yoko, this little whole ass
He's
bitch.
banging on it still.
love you, Jordan.
Him, Dylan, and
Spotty?
yeah,
Yeah.
pulls up
Shout
because
out.
he was on the show in Austin. He said, "What's up?" I never talked to him, but like, he looked excited to see me, so he's like, "Hey, man, what's up?" I was like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Out of towners, same town.
And then Jordan averted his eyes like you should, you fucking
Oh
bitch.
Dog.
Dude. What? Y'all like this guy? y'all know who I'm talking about?
You've heard of him before?
You know this guy? Nah, that's cool. All right, here's the deal. Y'all stop cussing, so I don't have to do a lot of
You'll stop
editing,
banging?
and I'll stop banging them.
You stop banging. I stop cussing, or what? Is fuck?
As soon as y'all give me an editing job, I'm like, fuck Jordan
All
Survive.
right, so stop the gaff it.
I don't think I've cussed yet.
I don't know.
Shut up, stupid. So no gaff it.
You gotta say essay for.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Back to that. I was reading
What?
the 36,
What do you have to tell us?
The 36 questions to fall in love to my loved one. And
Guys reading fucking Teen People.
it was the New York Times. And one of the questions at the end is like, what if anything at all is too serious to joke about? And obviously I was like, nothing. It's got to be funny, whatever. You know, our stance. I think that's our stance, right? Nothing's not too serious.
Bro,
Nothing is too
our
serious
drive to
joke
Baytown.
about.
Our drive to Baytown. What were we not saying?
Nothing is too serious to joke about as long as it's just funny. Like, you know,
But you do have to take into consideration
Context.
the crowd,
Yes.
the audience.
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
you were meant in
No,
conversation.
just like everyday
I mean,
life.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably joke about everything like pretty
Because that's the
soon, I
context.
think.
Yeah.
Of us,
And
someone
that's how we
being on
deal
stage.
with like uncomfortableness.
Someone's being on
or,
stage. Exactly,
yeah.
right? So she said, SA is like, she's like, I don't think that's funny. It should never be joked about and stuff.
Never.
I was like,
Damn.
Obviously, she didn't get it right.
Are you taking tallies? You taking points? Like,
all right, Jesus.
Chick.
SA. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude. That's wild.
Oh, but you were saying that they got the wrong guy, and then
I think they beat the fuck out of it. They started to, and the cops were like trying to back him up. And
the
shit.
wrong,
York?
the wrong
Yeah.
guy though.
Yeah,
There's this.
he's still on the run.
There's this Alfred Hitchcock movie
Whoa,
or
can't say
cuss
that.
word, dude.
That's a fucking.
It's a customer.
It's a name.
That is a censor,
Good evening, Alfred Hitchcock. But
dude. Start the next episode off like that.
good evening.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So this wife gets attacked, essayed, and in the hospital. She is messed up. She's messed up. They don't know who the person is. Cops don't know. Very little detailed. Whatever. So they get out of the husband takes her out of the hospital. She's good to go. They're driving home, and she starts freaking out. She sees somebody. She's like, "That's him. That's him." So the husband follows the guy into a parking garage, takes care of him.
He got to work.
He got to work. He took care of him. He's like, I defended her honor. I got retaliation, even at the score, whatever.
1-1.
Yeah, they take off, heading home. She panics again. That's him.
Oh.
She thinks every strange man is the guy. So now the guy's just like,
I'll kill them all.
no, but he's like, who did I just take care of over there? And I was like, damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
They're all.
They all look like Bobby.
That's not what I was saying. I was saying the trauma.
I feel you, Pat. I feel
I'm
what you're
saying the trauma that she went through. Now she sees her attacker at every.
It's such a wild thing to say, my bad.
Just
joshing. Joshing.
They all look like Bobby. Dude,
but I saw that as a kid. I remember that as a kid. Who's Bobby?
That's what I'm.
Smith.
Whoa.
I'm talking about Upstage. It was a joke.
I don't remember that joke.
Dude, no, that's so funny because I saw a similar video today online about this guy saying he was a dad. Okay, so this dad asked a 7-year-old to stop bullying his 7-year-old.
Okay.
So this is a father and it's a daughter situation. So he's a father. His daughter's getting bullied by another girl. So he goes online today and say, hey, I asked you to stop bullying my daughter, and you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't listen. So now actions require consequences. You're too young to suffer those.
Beat the dad up.
So now your father's going to.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And he did.
Wow.
So now, she saw her father get beat up because some dad is telling this kid to stop bullying my kid and doesn't
Counter.
listen. So that's crazy.
Was that right or wrong?
What would you do? I don't think it's wrong.
I don't think it's right.
I don't think it's
I
wrong.
don't think it's right. I don't think it's wrong.
Patty, I've seen it with bitches and dudes.
I don't have a
aren't,
kid. I don't have kids, so I'm just from a spectator's
kill the kid.
point of view.
I'm soft.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm the only parent here. That's so wild.
Is it really? Yeah, it's wild. You're the parent, not him.
But I just don't think how bad was the bullying, and also
who cares if the kid's crying? The kid's crying. You know what I mean?
yeah, they'll get over it though.
I've seen shit like that with girls are getting out of pocket. It's well, I can't hit you, but I can hit him. If you keep talking, I'm gonna touch him.
Yeah, dude.
That's the same concept.
But not. That's for if there's a girl guy couple thing for the parent to take on the fight of the child. At the same time, how bad was the bullying? How bad was it?
Also, why did you raise the bully?
Yeah.
I mean, that could
And
be
why
some,
can't you
that's some other
stop?
sidebar
And
shit.
why can't you stop it?
Not my chili, not my bowl.
But
So I fuck you up for fucking her up.
Is it happening at school? Get the school involved?
Exactly. That's
Man,
what
they
I'm
don't do
saying.
nothing.
If
That'll
it's
work.
if it's a neighborhood thing, I mean, what do? You can't. there's no jurisdiction. There's no like school involved.
Street justice.
Stabler and
So you gotta go
Benson, when you
street
need 'em.
justice.
Stabler and Benson. Stabler and Benson till I die.
But yeah, like to find somebody to replace because yeah, you can't beat up the kid.
Why?
It's not yours.
Okay.
Yeah, beat your kids, dude. They talk back too much. Do you spank?
We're dealing with it.
Do you spank your kid?
No.
No.
He beats the shit out of. Pop, pop, pop. Like,
You know what your son said? You know what your son said?
dude, he makes his kid look like Ben Askren after Jorge Masvidal through the knee. Boom.
I give him stern talkings.
Stern talkings, but
And
I
I've also Googled like psychology stuff. I'm like, hey,
How to psyops your son?
look at me. Look at me. What you just did right now, it's not okay, dude. Like,
really?
That's what you say?
like yelling doesn't get the point across. So you got to look at him in the
I never
eye.
had that. My dad was like,
You know what I mean?
like just yank.
Yeah, man. I got.
A yank, a little pop, pop.
I wasn't like beat, but I mean, I was spanked. I was slapped.
Oh, no,
I
I
was
took some
yelled
L's.
at.
I took some L's.
But
yeah.
it's never like.
Oh, I threaten him. I'm like, you lucky I don't spank you. But I
fucking
don't.
little bitch ass up, boy.
Yeah. For me, it was never like not warranted. There was times where I was like, man, that's like the punishment doesn't fit the crime type of thing. But as
Like 20 slashings for stealing a Snickers.
yeah, dude.
Dog.
I remember being thrown across the living room because I like pretended I was gonna walk home from McDonald's.
Because I pretended.
Yeah, I pretended I was
He
gonna
let his
walk.
imagination run, got his ass whooped.
I don't know how she did it, but like she opened the car. Well, my mom. She's behind the driver's seat. She opened the passenger car, pulled me in somehow. I don't know how that happened. Go gadget arms and shit. Pulled me in, and then by the time I got home, which was like just like a couple blocks away, from the front door, throws me clear across the living room. I land on the fucking love seat couch, upside down, look like a little fucking Muppet. And she said, "Don't ever do that again," and I didn't.
Dude, I don't think my mom's ever like had a crack on me. Because as soon as she was like, Scott Anthony, I'm like, all right, you win. I'm out. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it.
Nah, but I mean, it was just my mom. It's not like, oh, wait till your dad gets home. I didn't have that shit. So it's like, I'm going to fucking get you now, dude.
I'm going to beat you up for me and him.
Yeah, I'm the judge, jury, and the executioner, dude. But I have respect. I'm a good human being because of all that stuff. But yeah, I just think, I don't know. I'm trying to do a joke right now where I talk about my godson talking back. And now I had to switch it to uncle because I think godson just changes it. But like,
Put more skin in the game.
yeah. But like, cause we were doing, took him out for baseball because he's doing baseball now. So I just like we were working out one weekend, and every time we're talking to him, he's always like talking back or like trying like to argue my points that I'm
What's
making.
talking back?
Very argumentative.
Yeah, because I was like, he's in boxing too. So I was like, look, dude, like when you're in boxing, like you have all this confidence, like you're doing this, doing that. But when you play baseball, you're so timid. Timid. I was like, how is it that you have the confidence? You have it in you
Yeah.
to step up and be on top of the game, be in the game and all this stuff. But with baseball, you don't have that. And he's like, well, I don't know if you know this, but
That's already a dickhead kid.
boxing and baseball are two different sports. And I was
Put
like,
the gloves on. Put the gloves on. Pat grabs a bat.
I was like, what, dude? I was like, because before, like, when adults talk to kids, this is like, sit down, shut up. This is our little secret. And
Shh, don't tell your mom.
but the thing that I'm joking about is like, I was like, okay, you go to home plate. We'll do some batting practice. I was like, it rained the other day, so don't, just step wherever it's dry. And I turn around and he's stepping at home plate, which is like mud. And I was like, dog, get out of the mud. I'm already here.
Okay.
He's like,
Is his logic wrong?
Kids like mud, though.
he's like, I'm already here. My shoes are already dirty. My socks are already wet. I'm already here. And I was like, dude, get out of the mud, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Real quick, Patty. if he's already in the mud, why is it important that he gets out?
Because you can't move your feet. You got to pick up your feet. You got to land your feet. You got to
You gotta squash the bug.
You got to pivot.
Yeah.
You got to do some movement.
Hey, just dig in.
some motion. No, get out of the.
Is he rocking cleats?
Get out of the mud.
You pig.
Get out of the mud. But the whole thing, like, all this, like, talking back, or like,
I thought like his talking back was gonna be like, no, I don't know how to do that. Like he's just saying shit.
Yeah.
But no, he's like legitimately talking shit to you.
Yeah, dude, like trying to like be logical. Like, let's debate this logics of all these like fundamental
No.
things.
I don't know if you know that.
I was born in the 80s.
I was like, what?
You're now.
I was like, what are you talking about? I kept looking at my homie, like his dad. I was like, what? What is he talking
Whose
about?
man's is this?
Yeah, dude. I was like, man, y'all need to beat your kids because like he keeps
One of us is gonna do it.
he keeps talking back. But yeah, I was like, because like, dude, like, when I watch him like do the boxing thing, it's so crazy. Like, he's not really a very confident person, but he's like holding his own in the ring as a kid. I mean, he's like, I don't know, 6th grade, gonna be middle school, I think. Oh no, gonna be a freshman, I think. Fuck.
Legally, I'm not allowed to know how old that is.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, it's just like, but when he's playing baseball, he's just like so afraid of doing anything. And
Well, is boxing old and baseball's new?
no, boxing is a new thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's been doing baseball since he was like a kid. I think he's just now like now he's playing with like people that are very good at baseball. So he's trying
Know
to
what they're doing and shit.
He's trying to get his talent up and stuff. And but yeah, it was so crazy. Like he just kept like we were doing fundamentals and like everything I would tell him, like he would like have a response to it rather than saying like, yes, I'll do that. Yes, he'll like try to debate. He's like, but why? But the whole thing, like, he's like,
Because I said.
he's like, well, yeah, boxing and baseball, they're two different sports. I was like, what?
What if it was like? What if you like really broke it down? Like you're allowed to jab and throw straights
When you
versus
can't-
hit.
Yeah,
When you can't explain something, when your patience grow thin after the whys keep coming, you're just like, because I fucking said so.
exactly.
How often do you get there?
Not that often, but I've been there.
Because I was just like, my point was like, you do have the confidence in you. You have it when you box. Why don't you have that when you're making the plays? You know,
Yeah.
because he's so soft when he's playing. Like he's always second guessing himself when it comes to baseball. With boxing, it's so quick. He's so quick with it. So I'm just like, you have it. My point was he has it in him.
Yeah.
So like, just know that
You just
you
can't
are
translate
very
that to-
capable
yeah.
of this athletic confidence that you have in this one sport.
You said he's about to be a freshman?
I think so.
Yeah.
You went from 6th grade to freshman, bro.
I don't know. He's about this age.
Did you?
He's about this age.
That was a heil.
He's about
in my neighborhood.
He's about this.
That was a heil if I've ever seen one.
He's about this age and stuff. But yeah, so I was doing that whole joke about like, my godson this, my godson that, and now I just like changing my nephew.
It is a whole lot better. But
It's just quicker.
oh yeah, you talk about your sister, so it doesn't even matter.
Just getting quicker to it. Yeah. But yeah, dude, what were we talking about? Oh, kids talking back. Yeah.
These kids need to be getting fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
That's
But so
crazy.
you decided, well, like when he was born, like I'm not gonna physically corporal punishment, physically
Whip his ass.
discipline him
I slapped him when he was born just to set the record straight.
before you remember. I'll never forget.
That's actually really funny. Slapping something.
Just establish.
Yeah.
Just establish this relationship.
I brought you in.
Your first 5 minutes alone.
Leave, everyone.
Get out.
I don't know. I mean, and again, like
Yeah, dude.
it's unfair for me to have like an opinion. I just think like the kids today are just so different than the kid like the way we were when we were kids.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we talk back. I don't think we talk back half as much as the kids do now.
No, because that kid that talked back, we were like, oh, his parents do not love him because they're not around.
Even like the kids on TV are different than the kids on like when we were kids. The kids on TV were like afraid of their parents. They didn't talk back. They would talk shit like behind the walls.
That was always the antagonist.
behind their
Yeah.
backs and stuff. But now like all the kids are like they are controlling the adults. It's like what the fuck happened here?
My kid's pretty straight whenever he's with me and we're alone. Whenever he gets around his
That
like,
was a weird thing to say.
whenever he gets around his grandparents, he knows he can get away with shit.
See that's
But that's the
crazy.
job, I thought.
And I'm just like, motherfucker. Like, you
And
know?
isn't that the job?
No.
of the
man.
grandparent. Like,
No,
let
but
him get
that's
away
why I'm
with
saying
it.
like, I think there's hope for him because, like, you know, he doesn't like really act like a badass whenever it's just me and him. He kind of knows, you know, to be.
I better tighten up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently my niece and nephews are like that too. Like the twins, they're like bad to us. Like they just like talk back all the time, all this stuff. But apparently, like at school, they're like perfect students.
Oh,
They're
no,
well behaved. They're good at their class, at their grades.
My kid has gotten a couple of talkings to at school before. Because remember, I don't know if I think I told you this, but the other day, my teacher messaged me. I don't know. Did I tell you this? Stop me if I did.
I don't
But
think so.
my teacher told me, my teacher, Billy Madison. Going back to school.
Mommy told me.
Him and his kid are in the same class.
Have you ever called your son's teacher mommy?
Dude. I can't
Not
wait
in the
for
classroom.
That first parent-teacher conference, dude. Oh, I can't wait.
Excuse me, Miss Bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, playing strip trivia. It's Billy Madison. Dude, no, but like my teacher's my kid's teacher
Yeah.
messaged
Mommy's
me.
teacher. Whatever.
Mommy messaged me saying that hey, we caught Kari and like a few other students using the F word and the B word today at school. And I messaged back because we have an app we communicate with them on. And I'm like, oh, I'm
Which
so sorry.
F word?
That's what I said. You said
Yeah.
That's what that was my joke. I
I'm
was gonna
thinking
be
3
like,
letter or 4
I was
letters.
just gonna be like, hey, just curious. What's your F word?
Because I used both.
She replied, the bad one. And I'm like, right? They're not going to heaven.
Oh man, that's
Solid.
fucking funny.
That was solid.
So I'm like, God damn it, dude. You know, gotta talk to him about that. But it's just like, you know,
What do you say?
the association.
But
No,
that's just hard because like when kids
It's hard to
learn
police.
words, yeah. I mean, like they're supposed to like learn like we know you say it.
it's like the 7.
Just don't say it in front of people that
7
can
bad
get you in
words.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't say it in front of people that will like, yeah, that it's gonna fucking get you in any trouble. Kids
yeah.
cuss. I've cussed.
Exactly.
Can't remember the first time I cussed, but I know I fucking.
Yeah, and then when you're a kid, you're learning these words, you're like, oh, and you feel
and
good.
you
You're
just
like,
want
I'm not
throw
supposed
it
to
out,
say that.
throw it out,
Yeah.
throw it out. You know.
It's like, no, you stupid shit. What?
Yeah.
This shit that don't even make sense, yo.
Dude, I told your neighbor this the other day. Like, I don't even like when he says Jesus because whenever he was playing like Roblox on his game, like I just hear him like we're just chilling. He goes Jesus, and I'm like, dude, don't say that. Like, you know, but I say it all the time, so it's learned
Yeah.
behavior, and I'm like, fuck, dude.
Did you know there's a comic booker that won't book you on your show if you say Jesus Christ?
Raymond.
I do.
Or no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that still a thing? I remember.
I
seeing
thought
that.
it was God damn it.
You can't say God damn it, and you can't use Jesus Christ
Well,
in a
goddamn
derogatory
Yeah.
so
manner.
gross. Just be funny.
Yeah, that sounds like gatekeeping to me. I don't know.
All right. So we had talked about this about how Pat gatekeeps San Antonio comedy.
I was gonna say, why do you have Pat being a gatekeeper?
Number 2.
That's one of your topics.
Okay, so no, because we had talked about it last week.
I'm not a gatekeeper.
No. Yeah, that's what we're gonna like roundabout to.
All right.
So like, the shit
I
that-
just think a lot of people should quit. That's all.
so like the only time I've heard like
Jordan
gatekeeping,
Savine.
bro, I stopped saying the essays.
No, it's for that episode.
Oh, okay.
Does it really piss you off? It's not y'all don't think it's funny?
It's pretty funny. I mean,
think
it's
it's
fucked
funny.
up.
This
It's
Asian-
funny.
Do y'all have
The
to,
Lil Yoko is hilarious.
This Asian hate we got going on.
do y'all have to pay for my crimes? Do y'all hear
no,
about it?
No.
I don't know. I don't think.
I don't. I don't.
I think he looks at us different now. I try to tell him I love you regardless, dog. I don't even like Pat.
Fair enough.
He's like, well, fuck you too. Like,
No, fair enough, man. To be honest, you're my buffer. You're his fluffer. So like that's like you're here for a reason. Like I know we've never like got back to like where we were before, but I'm okay with that.
what are we doing? Are we freaking up right now?
No, I'm just saying like know your role. I know your
Shut
role.
your mouth. Go eat some chicken, bitch. Like- anyways,
damn it.
so like,
It makes sense. This makes sense.
I'm the buffer. You're the fluffer.
Solid.
No, he's my buffer. He's your fluffer.
All right. So the thing about like gatekeeping, it's funny. Jesus.
Great wall keeping.
You got your title up. You got your title, baby.
Great wall keeping. Yeah. I mean, okay. What is a gatekeeper?
Okay. Let me get my shit together. That's fucking good. Goddamn, you don't drop a lot of heat, but when you do, God, you son of a bitch, that's good. Jesus Christ, God damn it.
Yeah.
So like the only time I've heard like gatekeeping is in like the UFC, and what that is like this person has never made it to the championship, and he never will. He just doesn't have it. But he's that middle area where you know if you could be on the path to get there.
Yeah.
Really quick.
How does that relate to Pat or stand up? I don't get it.
Side note, Jeff Ross had 2 great bangers about Dana White. He was like, Dana White, you're like Michael Vick, but with humans.
Yeah.
And
Right.
he's like, you put more illegal immigrants in cages than like ICE. Or some shit
Solid.
like
I think that was Schultz that said that one. You put more Mexican or more immigrants in cages than the policy, government policy,
American government, or some shit.
which is cool. But okay,
2 great bangers. Yeah. What's the definition of gatekeeping?
Because that's the only time I've heard it was in the UFC.
all right. Is everybody everybody in the scene a good comedian?
No.
Does everybody deserve the same opportunities?
You got to be likable
No.
You got to be good at comedy. You got to be good,
and likable.
likable to who?
You throw out fucking likable. Who gives a fuck if you're likable?
The gatekeepers.
No, but likable to who? Because here's the thing.
Pat will book people he don't fuck with if it's gonna make the show better.
I don't care if they like me. Can they convince an audience that they're funny? An audience of strangers that they're funny.
Yeah.
Anyone can make their friends laugh, and that's what like a lot of these bikes are. They're like friends, hangout sessions, which is fine. But like you're gonna get stuck in that whole thing. I've seen people convince themselves or be convinced by their friends that they're great at stand-up. They're great at stand-up, and then when they go in front of an audience of strangers, they don't get the same response that they get with their friends. Why? Because you're not trying to entertain your friends at every show. You're there to connect with strangers.
Elbow room. So,
Yeah.
So gatekeeping definition is the activity of controlling and usually limiting general access to something. And their definition is pretty funny.
Great wall keeping was good.
It says
Wall-keeping,
it says Walmart's cultural gatekeeping has served to narrow the mainstream for entertainment offerings. What the fuck does that even mean?
Just a bunch of words put together, bro. That ain't even a sentence.
And it's just a hot word to say. And also, if you don't like how somebody's running shit,
Trigger world.
run shit on your own.
On your own, yeah.
I'm not in with Cleto. I'm not in with Mi Tierra, but I wouldn't call him a gatekeeper. I just don't think he likes me because I made a joke a long time ago that somebody thought I was him.
Yeah.
The restaurant?
I'm not. Or Mi Familia, wherever they have their shows.
Okay.
I'm not. Bamboo's not hitting at my door to go do their show. What's Vic's thing?
I don't get that either. The brew.
Drew Blues.
What's it called?
Dub XL.
The brewery.
They're not kicking at my door to fucking get in. But I mean, at the same time, like, why is
It's full
that?
banging right now.
Are they gatekeepers? Can we call them gatekeepers? And also, like, I'm not trying to be in that circle,
Yeah,
Samesies.
you know?
we know. And they're not really willing to put you in their circle.
I mean, but like, we're not all created equal. We're not all doing the same thing. We're not all putting in the same work. So, like, why should we all have the same stuff if we're not doing the same stuff? I just don't like, and it's the people that don't put in the shit, put in the time,
That bitch the most.
That bitch the most. And I'm just like, it's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy, and you have to be like, undeniable. You have to be undeniable. And you're not working towards being undeniable if all you do is entertain your friends.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. If all you want to get out of it is like a hang session and then just making your friends laugh, you have those rooms. You have that opportunity. But don't get pissed off when you're not progressing, you're not challenging yourself, you're not going outside of your comfort zone. And because you don't do that, yeah, you may not get certain opportunities.
Name names.
I don't have to name names. I mean, they know who
But it
they
feels
are.
like that's the shit you're saying about like
They've been.
Kevin hates on people at LOL.
Well, I mean, I don't think he likes anybody. I
No,
don't think he
but
likes comedy.
that's not my point. What I'm saying is like, oh, he don't put me up. It's like, well, have you crushed at LOL?
Yeah, man. Have you proved your point? Have they seen you?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, space is limited. There's a lot of people.
Part of the game.
Comedy's never been more popular than now. Everybody wants to do it. But not everybody can. I
Yeah.
mean, like, that's just the truth of it. Not everybody could play NBA. Not everybody could play,
I mean, a certain race can. Everyone.
not everybody could play bass. I mean, it's
Not everyone can cook ribs.
it's just so crazy to me how people are just like,
You look like Bobby.
be fair.
God damn it.
Like be fair about it, but it's just like, nah, man, I'm trying to like build a good show. Like I'm building a show for the audience. I'm not building a show of like, oh, I want to hang out with these people.
For the pat, yeah.
I mean, some shows like I do it for myself. Hot damn, I mean, it's comics that I want to see, but it's comics that I also know the audience will get off to. An audience of strangers will get off to this person, and that's like the goal of it. Like, can you make strangers laugh?
Yeah.
Say get off again.
Get off.
Yeah.
Get off.
He's getting off by
Get
you
off.
getting off.
Get off. Because yeah, that's the level to like the whole comedy thing is like, are you funny? Can you make your friends laugh? All right. Can you make strangers laugh? Can you get people to pay you to make them laugh?
Yeah.
And if you're just doing 1 and 2, be comfortable in that. Be okay with that. But don't call people gatekeepers because they don't give you opportunities that you don't deserve.
More like gatekeeping. No, I'm playing.
I mean, we could get into it. Like, how's the quality at Blind Tiger been?
I don't know. I ain't been.
I respect. Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk
Let
about
me get a beer.
Give me one.
I mean, we don't have to.
I think Pat wants to talk about it.
We don't have to
can
for the
talk about
pod. For the pod, we don't have to. But
No, we can because it's spicy topic. I think
And
And
I will,
listen.
before you start, I love the Blind Tiger. I think it's a great room. I've never changed my opinion of the room. It's a great room for comedy.
Yes.
I think it's a great place. I just think it's run by narcissistic assholes.
Yes. So I was going to say that too. In context, you and I, and even Scott, has a different relationship with the people who run it. And that bias creates that opinion, which I'm thinking about it from an outside perspective because, everyone knows Jay. He started that room. He created that room. He gave you and Tori and Breckle and Joey, like other people, opportunities to run it, create your shows, and do stuff. Things changed, and I'm not gonna lie, man. The way I felt about Jay is like I always loved Jay because he always, took the time to talk to me, and he thought I was funny, and he always wanted to give me opportunities. So I respected him for that, and like I felt like, in comedy you meet people, and there's always that cliche of like you got no friends in comedy. You got no friends in comedy. People don't give a fuck about you in comedy. People use you in comedy, but I call me naive or whatever, but I like to think I have like certain friends in comedy, and I like to think that some people care about me in comedy, and I saw Jay as one of those people for me, and I know, like, it was cool because he gave me opportunities, and I've always loved him and respected him for that, and I know that you, Tori, Dallas, Tanvir, everyone has got different relationships with that guy. Because that's, I got no opinion to say how you feel or he feels about you or y'all, whatever happened with everybody, because that's not my place. Y'all were there first. Y'all been through more with him and everything like that. So I feel differently about you or Scott or whoever might feel about Jay in the room. But I respect Jordan from his journey and doing what he's done from where he's came from, and now he's given an opportunity from Jay to run the room, and him and Warren, and they think they can. Jay thinks that those are the two guys to run the room, and I'm like, whatever he decides, I'm cool with. I'm just trying to get up where I can get up and be funny, man. And
but the quality of the shows, how the quality of the shows
God damn it.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's how it started off with me. That's what he does. He makes it feel like he's your friend, but he'll talk to you differently. If he wants to bring you down, he'll talk to you differently in front of a different circle than he'll talk to you one-on-one. Or for my own thing.
Wait, real quick.
That's separate from all that thing. I'm talking about how the quality of the show's been.
I feel to be quite honest, I feel like the quality of the shows have gone down a little bit, because I feel like everyone who was established and funny has gone, who was funnier than most people have gone. But then I think it's good, because then that gives new people more opportunities and more stage time to become funnier and to be that replacement of you lost a good player on a team, so now you got to build up this rookie, and this rookie's going to get better the more he goes up. So I get what he's trying to do, and I respect him for it. And unfortunately, things happen with a lot of people that no longer want to go back there.
Not want to go back there, that were banned from there.
I don't think y'all are banned, and he's said it himself out of his mouth.
He removed all these people from the group, which is the hint of that you are banned. Mm-hmm. But okay, going back, the reason why it was good is because iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
When you're around heavy hitters, you got to step your game up.
Yeah.
And that's what the Tiger was
that
before.
That factor is now missing, and I think it suffers from that, because I remember, because I've been there when certain people were there, and now I've been there where certain people aren't there. And this is just being honest. This is me just being honest. I love the room, but when you gotta follow Raul or Cabaza or something, there's a little extra. Fuck,
a little more stank on it.
I gotta really be on my shit compared to who you gotta follow now, and that's no disrespect.
But
they're obviously not on the same level as Raul or what I'm saying.
People that you can see at the station every Friday at 11 p.m.
I'll be there
every Friday night. Blind Tiger,
I'll be there.
Thoughtful Triad, 10 p.m.
You know what? I thought
midnight.
I thought Pat was bugging a little bit.
Every Friday. I love you, Jay.
I thought Pat was bugging a little bit.
Love you, Jordan.
About the Fantastic Damage shit. And then me and Pat are talking, and Pat is like, what's his name? Jimmy?
The foot?
Jimmy
Yeah.
Smith? Yeah.
The toe?
The toe.
That this shit is recorded, that he's making it for video.
That
I thought was that was a whole ass move, I thought, personally.
Yeah, man.
I was like, damn, you did that for what? You're gonna take something for someone that mattered the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really mattered to you.
Yeah.
That whole thing, and you're gonna do that to what? To put it on, to make a trailer? Mm-hmm. That I thought, I was like, that's fucked up. That was fucked. That was wrong.
And it was a power move. He literally said, "I'll burn this place down. I don't give a fuck." Because he doesn't, and that's why he put so-and-so in charge, because he asked me to do it. I was like, I don't want to do it. He asked me and Potter to take over. And we were like, well, Potter's too busy, and I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it because he wanted me to continue with dojos. Y'all don't do dojos anymore. The whole reason for the dojos is to pick out who actually gives a fuck about this.
Yeah.
And that lost his fucking charm. That lost me. And a lot of people didn't, they stopped going there because dojo was a requirement, which was a J thing.
Dojo was...
No, he's the one that started it.
Oh.
When I first started, Dojo, it was cool, it was meaningful, and then it became a drag because it wasn't just what it used to be. And, I mean, you're given the keys to the city, and you said no.
because I didn't want to be in charge of that.
I know, but
it was my thing, and I'm not mad at the Tiger. I'm not mad at. I mean, my beef is with Jay. I think Jay fucking did me wrong.
that's what I'm saying.
And
I can't
my beef with
speak on that.
My beef with Jordan. I'll put this out right here. If y'all want me to edit it, I will. One,
no.
No, we leave it in.
One, he gave Governor shit for doing my show, a paid gig, and Governor was like, put me up first so I could go to upstage, do Pat's show. Jordan's like, no, for whatever reason, no. Which, I mean, if a comic has multiple spots, we made arrangements at the Tiger. That's how it was fucking dealt with. When Dallas tried to explain to him, this is how we do it, this is how we normally do it, this is how we've been doing it for years. However Dallas approached it, is it right, wrong? I wasn't there, I don't know. But Jordan took it upon himself to tattletale to daddy about what Dallas did. Is that all right with you?
Papa Pat.
Yeah. To be a little bitch boy and run a daddy. To run a daddy and fucking tell on Dallas and get Dallas banned. Then the final straw was we had one of our headliners that was going to headline on Saturday at the station do a Friday spot at Blind Tiger. And after her set, she was like, hey, I'm going to be at the station tomorrow. If you want to come out to my show, that's where I'll be. Which isn't a problem. It shouldn't be a problem because, one, it's not we're saying, like, hey, instead of coming to Blind Tiger on Saturday,
Two nights in a row.
Come to the station tomorrow where I'm going to be promoting my show. You can see, you got 4 minutes here. You'll get my headlining set at this club.
I don't think promoting a different place at a different place is a good comedy etiquette. Like, if you're at LOL, you wouldn't say, hey, I got the show at the
But LOL's the club.
I know.
LOL is the club.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not
the club.
But if you're in Blind Tiger, you don't, because
why the fuck not?
Because if you're at the station, you wouldn't be like, hey,
she's not from town.
we're at the Blind Tiger.
She's promoting her San Antonio show. It's not like she's saying, hey, it's not like y'all had a show on Saturday and said, hey, instead of coming here tomorrow, go to the station on Saturday where I'm headlining.
There
was no competition in that.
No, I get it. I say that because being in the Blind Tiger, growing up in the Blind Tiger, I remember that was like that was a rule. Like, you shouldn't promote any other place.
We bring in headliners all the time that are
Come check me out at LOL tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you my opinion.
I think it's the same situation.
When they pop in on a Friday night, hey, I'm here all weekend. I'll be at LOL.
Yeah.
Come see me. It's never not happened.
Yeah.
And Jordan, who doesn't know shit about shit, decided to fucking get after this person. And that was a third straw that fucking said, this guy's a little bitch. Fuck him.
Now, I defended Jordan on the Governor-esque thing that Jay said.
He was just power tripping.
Jay said, don't fuck with my lineup. This is the lineup.
Was he there?
No, but I think Jordan's new. That was my argument with you. Jordan's new to the city. He's just trying.
You make accommodations. You adapt. You adjust.
I think he took what he said for what it was. And that was it.
Hey, be a man and make your own fucking choices.
Now the other shit is whatever. That's that's not my chili, not my bowl. All I'm saying is I understand where he's coming from that time.
He could have let it happen, and it wouldn't have been a problem.
Nobody would have found out
to start off with.
Yeah,
Dallas wouldn't have fucking gone on his fucking thing.
Agreed. But I think he was just following orders. That was
following orders. Shut the fuck up, dude. You can't be fucking.
Yeah.
But that's what I think it was.
Those are the three things.
Jordan,
yeah. And those are all bitch moves. Every three things are all bitch moves.
Yeah.
And that's why I have no respect for this little Yoko bitch.
Jesus. It was just done differently. Things in your time and Jordan's time is done differently.
It's a comedy podcast, bro. Like, what are we doing here, dude?
I'm sorry.
Hey, real quick, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Do y'all want to do a shot? The Knicks won.
Nah, I'm good.
Patty.
Nah, dude.
Jordan would have done a shot.
Jordan is a bitch.
God. Jordan would have did a shot.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, man. I mean, but going back to the quality has kind of dropped. And again, I even went on Facebook. I said because people were coming to me and saying I'm sorry, I mentioned that room. I was like, don't be afraid of do both spots. If you could hit both spots, 11 midnight, do that. We're not against that. We are kind of against like how are you going to promote like the 10 p.m. and the 11 p.m. or because now y'all just do one flyer, one show. The flyer says 10 p.m. and midnight, which is like lazy, but no, it's fine, dude. No,
That's how you said it, dude.
no, I mean it's
No.
whoever's running it. I mean I don't know who's running it, but I mean it's just like try, dude.
No,
Like,
going back.
I know
to
you
the,
can't write jokes, but you can make a flyer, dude. You know.
Going back to the promoting thing, because I remember I did get upset and take offense to fucking Zach Saavedra and Drea one night. Zach was like passing out flyers. I got nothing against Zach, but like that was one of the rules that we were taught. Like at Blind Tiger, he was passing out his Neon Monkey
Flyers is
shows
different.
like that.
Flyers is
he was
kinda like-
passing out his
yeah.
flyers for his Neon Monkey show.
Flyers is different. I'll agree with you on that.
And then
I will agree with you on that.
And then I saw Drea doing it too, and I was like, she was really new to it too, and I was like, hey, you can't do that. Like that's just not cool.
I'll agree with you on the Flyers.
And then she looked me dead in my face, Drea, you know you did this. She was like, I don't care. And I was like, okay, dude, well, that's not cool. You can't do that. You can't be passing out flyers to your own show at here. Like, at least that's what I was taught here, by Jay and stuff. So I was like just trying to spread that rule and spread that word because that's what he wanted. And he was just like, she was just like, I don't care.
Flyers
So
I will give you because like don't bring your trash to another venue.
that's what I'm saying.
You know, Brian Powell did that once to me.
So, okay.
Go to the Tiger at a bar show that I hosted.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that brings us to common ground because there's a difference of just making an announcement on stage after your set. You're in town. Hey, I'm going to be here. Go there. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm making
But
an announcement, but I'm not leaving my
The
trash.
flyers, no, they were just passing out flyers, leaving flyers on seats and tables and shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
And even in like the karaoke lounge where they do it at Tiger, I'm like, bro, you can't do that. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's kind of that's disrespectful.
So-
I'll agree with you on that.
Huh?
I agree on that.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. Now, now that we got that out of the way,
But we got there all because of the whole gatekeeper stuff. Where are we at on time, dude? We've been going.
This is gatekeeping.
fucking 9 hours.
We're over an hour for sure.
We got hot and
Wait,
heavy.
I got something to bring up real quick.
This is going to be the Chronicles.
But
Well, I mean, get it out because my shit's completely different. So get y'all shit out now.
I like. Is it wrong that y'all? It's an open mic now, and it is open mic. I mean, like, the emails is Blind Tiger Mike. It's a fucking open mic. The midnight show is open mic. Like,
I think.
and now you just like you let everybody in, which okay, you're getting rid of the gatekeeping, but the quality. How's the quality?
it's suffered a little bit because it is.
And so that's something that you have to be concerned with because, like, is the audience going to keep coming back? If you keep having shows like that, will the audience return? Are you seeing? Is Jeff still coming around? Jeff's doing
Jeff's
good.
always there.
Hell
Yeah, like, I mean, how many essay nights can you hear? You know what I mean? Essay jokes that are going to be happening the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the reason why we're like we need a good show at the station, or we try to cultivate a good solid show at the station, is because like one is downtown. People got to pay for parking regardless.
And it's a bitch to get around.
It's a bitch to get there. So we got to make sure, like, hey, if you're making the effort, we're making the effort.
fair.
I just want to.
That's all it is. As like we're gonna make sure that the people that we have on know what they're doing and they respect your time. Because it's harder to get downtown than it is to get to the Tiger. So we have to, for the audience, because we not only want the audience to have a good night that time, but we want them to write a good review, tell their friends, come back, deal with all the bullshit that
It's worth it.
you have to deal with downtown because the show was worth it.
I just want to go on record and say, I love Jay, I love Jordan, I love you, and I wish all this
What am I,
never
chopped liver?
happened. You're all right. And I love Jay because he's been like a special person to
He'll
me.
turn on you.
I love that guy. No,
he'll
listen.
turn on you.
Let him do it. Let him do it.
Listen. That's
Just
all.
Let it get to that point.
All I'm saying is I love that guy, and we have a different relationship than you and him have. So that's all I'm saying is like I love him for supporting me, but I love you too. And I wish that everybody was still at the Tiger. I wish it was what it used to be. And I'm that's just me being honest. Like, I really wish nothing changed.
Can I ask you a question?
And I really wish everything was the way it used to be.
Well,
Why do you think the station is a thing?
What do you mean?
Why does the station exist?
Because Pat, Davey, Tanvir, and Tori
got banned?
started it?
Yeah, but why? Okay, I mean, I'm asking you to not.
I didn't get banned. I left on my own. But a lot of that mix.
But like, I'm asking you, why did they leave? Why do you think they left? What do you think? What do you think happened?
I think it was communication breakdown, man.
That shit just fell through the pipeline wrong?
No, I mean, I think a lot of shit could have been handled better, like on Jay's part, on everyone else's part. Like, I felt like, at the end of the day, like, fuck.
Okay,
man.
so the four you mentioned, what is it? Patty, Wavy, Davey, Tori, and who?
Tanvir.
Tanvir? What could they have had
Raul
done?
got kicked out of the group.
I didn't know that.
George got kicked out of the group.
And Cabaza.
Cabaza got kicked out of the group. Dallas got banned.
But what could
Rosales has got banned.
What could they have had done is what I'm trying to
Velasquez
say.
got banned. So to say that, y'all didn't get banned is bullshit because we all got removed from the majority of the people that are at the station.
The only thing
got removed from the group because you know why? Because nobody else that is still currently there has surpassed White Cotton.
The only thing
Y'all
that
are still under him and y'all still look up to him and that's all he wants. He wants to control. He wants the cult. He wants people to like think he's the
Hot
end
dick.
all be all.
Yeah.
The only thing I did see in real time was the the interaction he had with the Rosaleses. And I love Nikki, I love Georgie.
Who was wrong in that?
So what had happened was,
Who was wrong?
No.
I don't want to talk out of school. I don't want to put their business on blast and everything, but I feel like they had a disagreement, and I felt like both of those, all three of them, should have talked about it, not in front of everybody.
But that's what Jay wanted. He wanted to make an example. He wanted to say, look what I could do.
Which is what I thought was bullshit about how he got handled.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's a power thing. He's all about the power thing. And I mean, y'all don't have to see it. Hopefully you don't have to go through it. The thing is, like, I built a show and I got it taken away from me. And then he tried to convince me, like, you don't know how to run a show. When everybody has said nothing but great things about this show. He tried to convince me that he's the one that got me a headlining at Laugh Out Loud. When I finally asked Kevin about it, he's like, I don't even talk to that guy. So what is that mentality? What is the purpose of him trying to do that? He's trying to
run that narrative.
Yeah, he's trying to make himself what he's not because we stopped seeing him for what we started to see him for what he is, and we didn't need him, and he didn't like that. Because there was a time when we did need him. There was a time where he was king shit at the Tiger, and then we all moved past.
So he's like Jerry Heller, and you're talking to NWA.
I don't know. We got serious with that, but I mean,
Inside baseball.
Yeah.
For those who are watching.
But again, I'm glad the Tiger's still a thing. I think y'all should be concerned about the quality of the show. I think that should be a big thing because you want to keep people coming back and you want them to have a good time.
I mean, they're still there every Friday.
Yeah, but I mean, you do know that the quality is, damn. You said it because iron sharpens iron, and if you don't have the heavy
Big talk.
hitters, nobody's gonna fucking like. There's nobody to aspire to fucking be better than or have a better set than, or even ride the wave of this good shit. I mean, I've heard that white people are saying the N-word now on stage. That people are saying like. I've only heard that, so I'm not going to say that it's true or not.
I did not.
Was it Will?
I haven't heard that one.
My money's on Will.
But everybody's like making essay jokes, and it's all edgy stuff. It's all simple, edgy,
cringy,
Kill Tony-esque, inspired type of material.
Come back and change it.
I'm not coming back. And the whole thing,
Patty done found a new home.
I think it was you that says like, oh, you come back, you got to talk to Jay. No, Jay has to fucking apologize to me
Publicly.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say. Maybe I'll come check out a show, Maybe I'll come check out the show, see how it is.
Maybe we'll both come check out a show. All right, so
I'll be the one in the back going, boo.